Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moonday and today we are going to be doing the pick a card reading about your 2021 love prediction. So I was thinking this is going to be something that should be quite interesting and fun to watch. And I think it is going to be slightly longer reading than I normally do because there was quite a few decks that wanted to work with me today, and the piles, especially for me, they're quite thick. I try not to use too many cards in my readings, but this time it was kind of like, yeah. So we'll see. I think it is going to be a slightly longer reading. For all of you, my beautiful singles out there. So, for those of you who don't know how do these kind of readings work, we've got 4 groups of cards over here. This is going to be our group number 1 with the Sodalite, group number 2 with the Tiger's Eye, group number 3 with the Rose Quartz, and this is going to be group number 4 with the clear quartz. So you can pause this video right now, you can meditate on your choice, you can use a pendulum, you can choose by crystal, by number, but remember that in the end, just listen to your intuition, and whatever pile is calling out to you the most, this is going to be your pile, and this is going to be the pile that is going to resonate with you the most. Before we go to other things, let me just tell you a couple of things that I normally say before any of my readings. So number 1, please remember that this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody 100%. So take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest. You know, whatever doesn't resonate with you, just let it go. And if you're not a fan of this kind of videos in general, then I'll just click off of this video and just go find a content that you will enjoy much more somewhere else, like no harsh feelings. And whenever you're ready, you know, you can just go straight to the description box down below, and all the timestamps as well as all the other useful information, where to find me, how to tip me for a reading, is going to be there. So yeah, I think without any further ado, I'm just going to go straight into the reading, and I'll see you in a moment in your group. Alright, hello group number 1, I hope you're doing well. So today we are looking into the year 2021 to see what your love life is going to look like. Sounds fun, right? And this is the blue Sodalite group. Wow, okay, first of all, let me tell you one thing. I know this is a reading about love, but there is so many cards in this reading that revolve around finances that this is just crazy, okay? So let me just tell you one thing for you, group number 1, and there is going to be a big focus on finances, on material goods for you in the year of 2021. So don't be surprised if you are going to be thinking about money more than maybe a year before, or just in general in previous years, because this is going to be something very important for you. Also, I feel like in general the material security and material stability is going to be a very big for you in the year of 2021. I'm getting that for you guys, you really want to attract a partner who is going to be very materially stable as well, you know. There is a card of merriment, there is a card of gold, there is a card like door to value, man holding a coin, so that is another thing. So I do feel like, you know, this next year when it comes to love, it is going to be quite on the practical side for you guys. So for some of you, you might decide that, you know, like you do want to have a partner who is going to have money. And you might believe, even if you don't believe around it now, that this person, you know, let's say for the sake of this reading, this man is going to literally open the door for you to have more like more abundant life. So you will be looking for something like that, and I feel like for a lot of you, this is going to happen. Maybe you have been looking for that in previous years. Maybe it wasn't always right, or maybe you were thinking like, oh, I always attract broke people, you know. Maybe in the past there was like other people who have been dependent on you financially, and you got kind of tired of that and you don't want to be in that situation anymore. So now you're looking for somebody who is financially stable and who can provide for you. It doesn't mean that you are not going to do anything and you're not going to work after that, or like, you know, earn money and just rely on that person's money, but I do feel like in some of your previous relationships this was an issue. You know, we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so definitely somebody was not giving you the money, somebody was not giving you the fair share of you know, of their money. Maybe there was, you know, if you were living with that person under one roof, maybe they didn't want to you know, pay the part of the bills or something like that. I do feel something like that being in the past. So after that, I feel like you might have reevaluated what you really want from a relationship and what you really want from your partner, and you have decided, or you will decide in the next year, that you know, that partner that you want, the person you're looking for, they need to be a little bit more practical. They need to be like, you know, like the sign of Taurus. You know, Taurus is the earth sign. They are very practical. They are really focused on material goods and material stability, you know, and like material comfort as well. So this is something that you realize, or you think you need in your life. And I also feel like, you know, by far, like so far you have been kind of in that safe comfort zone when you were looking for people. Maybe you never wanted to approach anyone, or maybe you were kind of going for the same type of partner like over and over again, and then you were getting like really angry because this is not what you wanted, this is not what you were expecting. But then again, you would go and have the same pattern again, with again the same person coming into your life and being exactly the same, just like a previous one. So for this year, you know, you are going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You know, you are going to you're going to find that this is so much easier for you as well, to just step out of your comfort zone, to step out you know, from looking for the same pattern when it comes to your partners. You will realize that you know, the people that you have been going for so far, they were kind of opposite of what you're really looking for. They were opposite maybe of this person with a coin. I'm getting that some of you maybe were going for like so-called broke artists, you know, or or like musicians, you know, who, yeah, they did have dreams, but that was pretty much it. There was no practicality about it, or there was no plan B for them. So something like that. I do feel like you're just like, you know what, I'm done with that. I'm done with that type of a person. I'm done with, you know, them, whatever, this type. And I feel like this is going to be so much easier for you in the year of 2021. Why? Because we do have the Ace of Thought, which is originally the Ace of Swords, and we do have the Messenger of Thought, which is originally the Page of Swords. So you will be going basically after logic. You know, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, I need to feel the attraction, obviously, you know, I need to feel like I am attracted romantically to that person, but it can't be the only thing that is going to make me get into a relationship, obviously, because there is a big chance for you to get in a relationship. Okay, so just let me tell you that. But you will also be like, but instead of just going, you know, with the romantic attraction, I'm also going to have to use the logic. I'm also going to have to have a plan. I'm also going to have to, you know, just be more practical, be more logical, you know, follow my logic, follow my brain, whatever my brain is telling me. I'm also going to have to listen to that, because maybe, you know, before you were kind of like, your heart was saying yes, your brain was saying no, and you were kind of like, you know, like, fuck whatever the brain said, I'm just following the heart. And yeah, it was nice, but then, like I said, there was no practicality to this relationship. Well, in general, the cards over here are very earthy and airy, so that is logic, stability, finances, and thoughts. What else I wanted to say? Yes, and I feel like with your person, they they also, they are going to be completely out of your comfort zone, and they are going to be completely out of your usual type, especially when it comes to the character. So at first you might be thinking like, oh, this is not for me, but I'm getting like, you know, the universe is saying trust, you know, we are sending you this person because this is going to be the best for you at that time. So the person you are going to meet, they are going to be quite blunt. They are not going to be beating around the bush. They're not going to be sugarcoating things, you know. They're going to be like, whatever they say is going to be very painfully honest. So if you ask them, oh, do I look fat in this dress? Don't be surprised if they say, yes, you do. Without any remorse or without, you know, anything. Because the thing is, they don't want to make you feel bad. They're just very honest. So I don't know if you were going for that before or not really, but I feel like this is going to be totally out of your comfort zone, and this is going to be totally out of your normal type, usual type. And I feel like you're not really used to people literally telling you what they think. Also, this person is not going to be just very practical. They're going to be quite abundant, like I was saying. They will be able to actually open this door for you for better life. There is also a big possibility for you guys that this person will either help you like learn new things, but by that I mean like they will be financially able to help you finance like a course or some type of maybe college or something like that. They will literally, you know, be able to open the door for you to knowledge as well. So this is something that is going to be very important for you, and it's going to give you and bring you a lot of value into your life. So also don't expect this person to, you know, let you just sit on your butt the whole time and do nothing and just look pretty. I'm not saying you're doing that, but this is totally out, like also out of their nature. They will expect you to you know, want to learn new things. Maybe there will be somebody who want to have their own business, so they will need you to kind of step up in your knowledge, you know, go on a course, learn something new so you can help them. You know, I'm getting that, I don't know, for those of you who have wanted to become accountants, I don't know, this is what I'm getting. This is also a great thing. Maybe if you are actually going to this kind of a course, maybe you're going to meet that person over there. There's a big chance for that, but there is definitely some idea of a business together, you know, like being somewhere that just floating in the air, you know. So yeah, is there anything else I really see for your group number one? Well, I do feel like in the end this is going to be quite a happy relationship. I can't promise you that this is going to be your partner forever till the end of your life or anything like that, because we all have our free will. Things change, so I can't promise you that, but I feel like in general this is going to be a happy relationship, you know, and very materially abundant, you know, very financially abundant as well. So yeah, so remember a few things, you know. Go for some it's most likely going to be somebody who is not your normal usual type. They are going to also make you feel like you're out of your comfort zone. They're going to ask you to do things that you don't like doing, but you also realize in the same time this is for your own good. It's not like they're going to tell you to rob a bank, you know. It's a more like normal things, but you feel like, oh, I would never do that, you know. But yeah, and I feel like there's going to be quite a lot of this attraction, also like the intellectual attraction, if that makes any sense, you know. Like some people are very attracted to other people's like literally brains and intellect, and I feel like you are going to feel that with that person, because you're gonna feel like their intelligence is just sexy, you know what I mean. So yeah. So prepare yourself for that, group number one. Overall, it looks like the year of 2021 is going to be quite good for you when it comes to the romance. It is going to be, I feel like, a lot of surprises coming in, because, you know, this, once again, this message is really big for me, like step out of your comfort zone. It's just, you know, I can hear it in my mind over and over again. So you're gonna go more practical, you're gonna find intelligence very sexy, and you are going to be out of your comfort zone. That is for sure. Alright, so this is all I've got for you, group number one. I do hope it was helpful. If you did like this video, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. And leave me a comment. Tell me, how did that resonate with you? I love reading your comment, guys. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello, group number two. I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards, what is your love prediction for the year 2021? And this is the Tiger side group. Wow, there is also a lot going on for you, group number one. That there is a big focus on two things. Thing number one is about your past and you releasing yourself from your past. Also, there's another focus on balance in general, balancing two opposite things. And wow, okay, let me get into it. I'm just wondering, where exactly should I start? Maybe I'm gonna start from this side. Okay, so like I was saying, there is a big focus for you to let go of your past. You know, we do have this card that literally like screams to me, don't let your past hold you back. And then we have free yourself, and then we have Six of Thought, which is the Six of Swords in the traditional tarot. Everything, all of these three cards are telling you to move on from the past that has been holding you back. It is telling you that, you know, this year 2021 is going to be the year of you moving on, especially like mentally, from the things that have been well, not only holding you back, but also that have been what is the word I'm looking for, like a self-sabotage. And can't think of the word now, you know, but it's like you having all these beliefs that actually don't serve you, and these are the beliefs about yourself. This might be the beliefs about the relationship, this might be really beliefs about like partners, and you know, just being with somebody in general or something like that. And maybe you also did have a bad experience in the past, you know, when you had a very difficult relationship with somebody. Maybe you had a very unstable, like emotionally unstable partner. I'm getting somebody who could have even been very manipulative in a very psychological way. So I do feel like you are still kind of trying to recover from that, and this is still what could be holding you back from actually finding somebody who is totally different, you know, because I'm not saying you're falling into the same trap all over again, but there is like a little bit of trauma I'm getting that is kind of keeping you like in this cage of self-doubt, you know. Just like this unicorn over there, it's you know, it's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like, you know, this previous bad experience might have been controlling you, you know. It's not like you're controlling yourself, it was this past experience that was controlling you. But you know what, this year with the Six of Swords, you are moving towards something better, something safe, a safe place, you know. You're moving towards a safe even like in your mind, you're moving towards a safe place. I'm getting it is going to be the time to actually, I know probably when you saw this group at first, you've seen this card, which is the widow and death, and you're like, oh my god, am I going to be a widow? Am I going to be death? Like, is my love life going to be dead? No, I'm getting that this is really linked to that past experiences. You need to stop reliving that you know, past relationship, past connection. You need to let it go. You need to let it die in a natural way. It is time for it to die, you know. You can't be, I don't want to say like crying all over that again, because I'm not trying to you know, laugh at this or anything like that. I'm just trying to find a better word, but I can't really. So you just need to let go of it. You can't be in that state basically your whole life, you know, only thinking about that one person that has done something to you or has really hurt you on a very deep emotional level. I'm getting, or was manipulating you, or was trying to yeah, basically like manipulating you in a very emotional way. It's time to basically, you know, move on. And I know for some of you might be thinking like, oh my god, yeah, easy to say, you know, I can't just move on. But in this year, the thing is, you will. The cards are not really showing me how, but believe that you will, you know, believe that you do also have the strength to free yourself from that mental cage. You do have you know, all the tools available for you, or you will have all the tools available for you to actually free yourself, to move on, to just become a different person. I'm getting, you know, to say bye to all these things that were holding you back. The only thing I'm getting that kind of helps me see what it could be, you know. There is this king of pentacles, king of coins. So this is somebody, you know, it could be, I'm getting like a previous person could have been the water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Obviously one of these signs going totally wrong, because when water signs go wrong, they are like that. They can be manipulative. They might be trying to like emotionally blackmail you and things like that. It's not a good place to be when one of the signs goes wrong. It could be also some like mental issues for one of the signs as well. But here we've got the King of Pentacles, King of Coins. So we've got some earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Obviously none of the signs have to resonate with you. I'm just saying in general that these energies are around here right now, but it could be that your person is going to be of earth sign. There might be some earth sign for them somewhere in the chart as well, like moon rising or in Venus, because we do have a lot of air here as well. We do have the Four of Swords, which is the Four of Swords, Six of Swords, which is the Six of Swords, and we do have the new moon in Gemini here. So there's a Gemini energy. Gemini is also the air sign. What I wanted to say, yes. So this King of Pentacles might be actually able to somehow get you back to your balance, because also, like, you know, we have the Angel of Balance and we have the Yin and Yang. You know, the Yin and Yang is the obviously the balance between the masculine and feminine, between light and dark, between day and night, between two opposite things, you know. And I feel like this person that is coming into your life in this year might be your complete opposite. there is a massive possibility for that you guys would seem like you're from two different worlds, you know, when it comes to a lot of things. Maybe when it comes to your background, when it comes to your beliefs, you know, a lot of things like that. But in the same time, you're gonna feel like, even though they're totally different, they bring that peace and balance into your life. You know, they bring something, you know, that makes you feel peaceful, and that's gonna make you feel like they kind of complete you. I know we shouldn't be waiting for somebody else to complete us, because we are complete beings without, let's say, help from anybody else. It's just that, you know, you might be feeling that everything kind of you lack, you know, the areas of your life that there's something that you lack. This person fills that void, you know, they are good at this, and vice versa. Whatever they're not good at, whatever they have some type of problems with, you are the opposite of that. You are good at this, you know what to do, you know how to do it, and things like that. So that is something very important. There is a one very well, I'm gonna repeat the word important again, sorry. So there is important message here. With this person, you need to remember that they can't read your thoughts. Sometimes we expect that on a very conscious level. Sometimes we expect that unconsciously, that other people will understand us without us saying anything. But in this case, we've got communication is the key. You will have to communicate with that person. You will have to tell them how you feel. You will have to tell them what you think, because otherwise they will not be able to tell, and they're not somebody who is going to want to play games and guess how are you feeling today? You know, are you feeling good? Are you feeling bad? Are you moody? Are you, I don't know, you know, whatever. I'm getting that, you know, they're saying like, oh, I don't have time for that. You know, so they might not be the person who will understand you on a very, like, almost like a telepathical level. They need to be told things. They need you to tell them how you feel, what you like, what you don't like. That is something extremely important, because I feel like they also have so many things going on in their lives. There's so many things that they might be responsible for, I'm getting, that they need that clear communication. They don't have time for guessing, like I was saying. So if they ask you, oh, you know, like, are you okay? And you're gonna, yeah, then they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's fine then. You know, if you're saying you're okay, then that means you're okay. So don't play games like that with them, because they will just not get it. They will just go with whatever you tell them. Alright? Okay. I feel like also with this Four of Swords, which is the Four of Swords, this person is really going to recognize what you're doing, you know. So you might have felt like maybe the previous partner in previous connections, they were not really you know, recognizing, you know, everything that you do for them, or you know, maybe some sacrifices that you're making, or like you know, like the compromises you're going on for them. And I feel like this person, they are going to understand that, they are going to see that, they are going to recognize that, and you know, your everything that you do for them, you know, it will not just like, I don't know, it's not just going to be so, oh, that's obvious, like they should be doing that for me. So it's not going to be like that, you know, you're going to get the recognition for that. You are going to, well, I'm not saying that you should be waiting to get something out of this relationship or this connection in general. Like you should not be doing things obviously to get recognition or get a present or something, I don't know. But I do feel like this is something you can kind of expect from that person. If you do something good, you know, they will reward you. You know, it's, I don't know how, but you know, they will reward you in some way. They will see that things you are going through for them. They're going to. It's not like you're going to be like, oh, I'm so extremely grateful for you that you have decided to make me a tea. No, I'm not talking about things like that. But they will see that. They might not be able to explain everything, because I'm getting that they would try to say how they feel and explain in words how they feel and everything, but sometimes they will not really be able to do that with the words. So I'm getting like a small gifts or something like that. Yeah, this is something that you would be getting out of this. And then there is very interesting, because we do have this card of reconciliation, and with that I'm getting two things. All right, so number one is somebody from your past that you might, that most likely you have not been in any connection with. Like, this is just somebody you already know, but even when you were like closer with them, any of you would not think about getting in a relationship with each other. Maybe it was just like a pure friendship, or just maybe you were just like colleagues at work, or maybe you were studying together or something like that, and you were just like, you know each other, but you would not really be interested in that level of connection, let's say. So they might reappear in your life, but this time both of you are going to look at each other differently. Or this is somebody from your previous life, or one of your previous lives, and it is going to be like, you know, you might like feel from the very beginning when you meet this person that you know, you have known them before. They might have this feeling as well, that they might even ask, like, have we met before, have I seen you before? But you will realize, you know, that no, you have never been into the same place that this person might have been to. You don't have anything really in common, because like I said, this person, I'm getting that it's your total opposite, but also somebody who brings the balance in you. But yeah, you will just instantly feel that connection, I'm getting. And they would be really somebody who would be able to also help you even like move on even more. They might even tell you, like, you know, they might tell you themselves, you know, that, you know, whatever is in your past, you know, it's in your past. Let's not think about that. Let's just focus on the now, and let's focus on the future, because the Pentacles are very future-oriented suit. There is also a big chance that this person is, I'm getting that right now, it could be the indigo child. If you're interested in this kind of things, you know, you probably already know who like indigo people are. If you're not interested in that, then just, you know, let this information slide. I'm also getting, I don't know, when I look at this card, it makes me feel like this is the originally a starseed from somewhere else. I can't tell where is it now, because I don't see really where they are from. but I'm getting that, you know, I don't know, all of these cards kind of make me feel like this is somebody whose soul was basically living somewhere else, not on planet Earth in the previous life. And that could be another reason why you feel so, like why they feel so familiar, why they will feel so familiar, because you might have known each other, you know, from previous life in a different planet or different star, you know, system. So yeah. Alright, group number 2, this is all I've got for you for today, and I do hope it was helpful. And if you did like this video, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. And leave me a comment. Tell me, what do you think? How do you feel? How do you resonate with it? And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello group number 3, I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards about your love situation in the year 2021. And this is the Rose Quartz group. The very first common theme I can see in these cards is thinking, meditation, and contemplation. Like, we've got the thoughts, we've got review and contemplation, which is the major arcana number 20, which is the judgment in the traditional tarot. We've got also the meditating, contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So, wow. There is going to be a lot of that in focus for you for the next year. Also, what I'm getting for you guys is that there is still some issues. Let me change the cards like this. It's going to make much more sense. Like, there's some type of issues going on in the past for you guys as well. So I do feel like there was obviously some kind of deceit before. There was some kind of difficult times going on for you, let's say. Okay, where should I start? I don't know, like these cards, like especially these two, they feel like to me very much as the past, the deceit and the 9 of Wands. So basically I feel like everyone pretty much so far, in every group so far, has gone through something difficult in like previous connections or connection. And I feel like this is the same for you as well. We do have the deceit card, we do have 9 of Wands. So and this is telling me that because you have experienced something really bad, let's say, from one of your previous partners or a previous partner in general, you had that fear in you. You had that. You have built kind of like this cage around your heart. You have like started guarding your emotions very tightly, because like if you look at this 9 of Wands, like he's really trying to protect the rest of the ones that are here. So he's like almost beaten up, you know. He feels like maybe he can't do it anymore, but with the rest of his willpower he's literally, you know, like trying to guard them. And I feel like this is kind of for you, this is kind of representing your mental state, either right now or it was somewhere in the past, like, you know, trying to protect yourself so you're not going to get hurt again. And you're not going to let anybody else like cheat on you, trick you, deceive you. But I can feel some psychological damage, you know. Whoever has done it, you know, I can feel like it hits you quite badly. And maybe you were even thinking like, or you're still thinking that, oh my god, there's nothing else for me, because nobody else will ever understand me, you know, they will not understand what I've been through, what I was going through. But, you know, there is something coming, you know. So the positive time, the good time, the year 2021 is coming, and this is going to be great, and it's going to be very powerful year for you. Expect the powerful change, new moon eclipse, you know. So it is, I feel like it is going to literally be the year that is going to shake your world. It's going to shake your foundations. That is going to change a lot of things for you, but for the better. You will start healing. It doesn't have to be, I know it says healing family issues, but it doesn't obviously have to be family issues. It could be, you know, just healing things in general in your life, you know. So your love life will benefit as you forgive. I know it's easy to say, but as you forgive the person who hurt you in the past, you know, who has done something to you in the past. You don't have to literally go to them and tell them, oh, I forgive you, but you can just sit down, you know, relax, go into a very meditative state and just send that thought to them, you know, like, I forgive you, you know. But the thing is, you also need to feel that. And we do have this card here, the Fair Decisions, which is the Strength card in the, oh no, this one is going to be not the Judgment, the Justice, sorry, card, because this one goes just like the Tarot of Marseille, sorry. So this is going to be the Justice card, basically. And I feel like you know that this is the right thing to do, that just to forgive them, try to move on, try to heal. I know you don't want to hold on to this negativity anymore. You don't want to hold on to this any longer. You don't want this to stay with you till the end of your life. So you know this is the right thing to do, just to forgive, you know, learn how to forgive and move on. Because there is a lot of, obviously there is a lot of hope in you as well, for the better future, you know, for something else, for something better coming, because you're the type of a person who, you know, who has a lot of hope in general. You have hope for the world, you have the hope, you know, you believe in love, you believe in that people are good in general, you know, that the life is beautiful, the world is beautiful, but I feel like maybe at the moment you have kind of not forgot about it, but you don't feel it as strongly maybe as before. But don't worry, group number 3, the good times are coming back. The good times are coming back, I can guarantee you that. There is, however, going to be no, I'm not saying a lot, but there's definitely going to be some work that you need to do. Let's call it the homework that you will need to do in order for you to actually feel good about yourself again and feel victorious, and that the life is beautiful and happy again. So like I was saying before, we've got 3 cards indicating you know, going into like contemplation and meditation mode. So these 3. I don't know, maybe not everybody is a fan of meditation, not everybody is a fan of I don't know, like guided hypnosis, you know, and things like that, but I would really advise you to try something like that, you know, even try to meditate. And I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of peace of mind. It will change the way you see things. It will change the way you see yourself, and it will change the way you see your future connections. I'm also getting that for you, your friends, your closest friends, your best friends, they are going to help you get out of this difficult state of mind as well, or they're trying to help you maybe even now, but you've got your back turned to them because you would rather be focusing and rethinking about this person who's done that. Is there anybody coming for you in year 2021? I feel like there might be, you know, not for everyone, but I feel like there might be. So this is honestly 50-50 because I don't see that 100%. And I feel like if there is somebody coming in, it might be by the end of the year. With this card, I don't know, getting to know each other. I kind of feel like it might be by the end of the year. Because for now, what you need to do is just focus on yourself. You need to focus on your inner work, inner healing, you know, just healing your emotions, going back to this state of mental balance, you know, and getting your hope back, you know. Feeling worthy again, because I might, you know, when somebody deceives us, tricks us, cheats on us, we just don't feel worthy anymore very often. We just feel like it's our fault. We feel like I was the one who's done something wrong, you know, that's why they've done it. Or you think like, oh, it wouldn't have happened if I wasn't that dumb and believe in like in all this or something, you know. We always tell things like that to ourselves. So I feel like you need that sense of self-worth to be back before you actually get into any connection, any relationship. But if there is anyone coming, if there is anybody coming in, I feel like this is going to be by the end of the year. And I know this is a long time frame, but like I said, it doesn't have to resonate 100% with everyone. But obviously before you jump into a deeper connection with them, just remember to get to know them as much as you can, because you just need to know more things about them, you know, so you can, I'm sure you will anyways, because you know, being in something like challenging, difficult relationship very often makes us how to say that, like on the fence basically, and in a very defensive position in general as well. So it's going to be very difficult to just completely forget about that you don't have to guard yourself so bad, you know, and so strongly that sometimes you need to let people in. And this is what I'm feeling that you're gonna have to work on when it comes to your future partner in general, that sometimes you're going to have to learn how to let people into your life, how people can get to know you better. Obviously, I'm not saying on the first date you have to tell them your bank account number, your PIN, whatever, you know, but you can't stay so defensive all this time, you know. You can't do that. You're going to, like I said, have to learn how to let other people get to know you as well, you know. So you can't be just like closed off. And I feel like this year this is something that is going to heal, you know. That issue is going to be healed. You're going to be working on that issue, let's say, through the meditation, through I don't know why now I'm getting some journaling as well, maybe writing in a diary as well, that will also help you. And obviously, you know, the friends that you can trust, just talk to them as well. And if they ask you out, I mean, if they ask you to go out with them to a party, don't say no. Alright, so this is all I've got for you, group number 3, and I hope it was helpful. If you did like it, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. And leave me a comment. Tell me how did that resonate with you. I love reading your comments, guys. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello group number 4, I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards about your love life in the year 2021. And this is the Crystal Quartz group. I've noticed that pretty much every group had some kind of a theme because in every group there were at least 2-3 cards that were basically of the same nature, even though they were from different decks. And in here, this is what I'm getting as well. We've got the spiritual teacher, which is the hermit in the traditional tarot. We've got the magician and the mirror. We've got the answers you need are coming. I'm just like, alright, you know, this is going to be a very spiritual year for you. Every group, apart from love, there is something going on for them around this year. So for you, it's going to be a very spiritual way as well. Spiritual year as well, sorry. Well, you gotta be somehow spiritual if you're watching this kind of videos. So, hey, I know what you're feeling and I do understand. Okay, so I feel like, you know, in some of your previous connections, we do have this jealousy card. And this one, let go of control issues. So maybe, just maybe, in some previous connections you were kind of overly jealous of your partner, whether for right reasons or for wrong reasons. I'm not judging, and I'm not saying anything. I feel like, however, for a lot of you were jealous because maybe your previous partners or partner were kind of flirting with other people, just like we can see here. They were meeting other people and you were not really exactly sure why would they be doing that, and basically you started maybe being very controlling, you know, maybe you started checking their phones, you know, maybe you started following them in some cases, but I do feel like in the end, you know, there was some kind of deceit going on as well. We do have the Seven of Swords, which is the Seven of Swords in the traditional tarot, so there's some kind of trickery, some kind of deceit involved in the situation, some kind of cheating. So you kind of felt cheated on, you kind of felt tricked, something wasn't right. So you can still be having these control issues though, you know, you can still be bringing that from one relationship to another, because obviously of the past you don't want the same thing to repeat again. There you might have developed some control issues. So I feel like this year you are going to be actually learning how to let go of that. You're not going to be alone though. This spiritual teacher, this magician, is somebody you have been waiting for a very long time. Maybe when you were even with different people, you still had that ideal vision of ideal partner for you, your ideal type. You'd kind of, you know, be imagining like what they're interested in, what their hobbies and things like that. And I feel like this person is really coming into your life this year, and this might be in the form of some kind of spiritual teacher. This might be in the form of somebody who is very spiritual in general. It could be, you know, somebody who is, I don't know, like a yoga teacher I'm getting, or somebody who is just really interested in meditation. But someone like that, you know, there is definitely coming into your life, and like I said, you will recognize that because they're gonna be extremely spiritual. You are literally going to feel their aura being very strong. I'm getting just very strong, like waves of energy basically. You might be a little bit on the fence with that, and because, you know, when this Two of Swords appears, I do feel like you might be kind of thinking like, maybe this is the person, but in the same time, maybe this is not the person. So let's be on the safe side and not reveal too much. And I feel like this is going to be, you're going to be thinking like that for a while, because we do have the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Coins. You're going to be thinking like that for a while. You're going to be, you're going to take your sweet time. You're going to take, you know, your sweet time and feel like to get to know them a little bit better. Because obviously, you know, you can't let just somebody from the street, you know, to get into your life and and just change it completely. But I feel like, you know, this is the person that is coming, and this is the person you have been waiting for. And seriously, I'm getting that the most important sign for you is going to be that they're just so extremely spiritual. They might be a rainbow child if you're interested in this kind of things. Then yes. If you're not interested, then, you know, it doesn't matter, just let it go. Obviously, the generation of rainbow children is very, very young, so I would not say 100% it is going to be that, but this is definitely somebody who is coming from a different different place. They have incarnated on Earth, but like they're definitely a starseed from somewhere else. I don't know exactly where. But I'm also getting that, you know, this could be somebody who is like literally your twin flame, because we do have this mirror card. So you might be mirroring each other. And there's quite a lot of twos in here. So we've got the two elements here. There's a mirror. We've got the Gemini, which is the double sign. We've got the Two of Swords, which is obviously the Two of Swords. But still, you know, I feel like this could be your twin flame. This could be somebody who literally like mirrors you. You also might be like mirroring your thoughts in general. So you might be spontaneously thinking about pretty much same things in the same time. And it doesn't matter what that is. But once again, I feel like you're not going to feel that instant love for them. This is going to take time. This is going to take patience. This is going to take you a while to open up to them. But I feel like once you actually learn that you can trust them, this is going to open the door to personal healing and happiness. You'll just feel like, you know, how was I able to live without them before? How is that possible? There is just one small warning in here that says don't let your pride get in your way. So this is for some of you who, you know, might be a little bit like that, you know, maybe I'm not saying that everyone is like that or everyone in this group is like that. I feel like there's a very small percentage of you that might be actually thinking that, you know, because you do have some spiritual interests, or you're kind of like, you know, the alchemist of your own life. You do the stuff like you do the law of attraction, you believe in twin flames, you're interested in like star seeds and everything like that, that you're maybe, or you're a starseed yourself, so you might be like a little bit better than everybody else because you're so out of ordinary. If you are one of these people, just don't get that in your way, because I feel like for them this is going to be a massive turn off, because they don't like people who are very who feel like they're better than anybody else, because they do have some spiritual gifts or talents, or just in general they're like enlightened, you know, more than the rest of the society. So this is something that you definitely need to work on if that is your problem. But I do feel like in the end this is going to be a very also like spiritual connection, very spiritual relationship. Just like I was saying in one of the previous groups, I can't guarantee that this is going to be your person for the rest of your life here, but this is definitely going to be something very spiritual. I am not even getting a very physical relationship here, to be honest. Like, this relationship is not going to be focused too much on the physicality. It's more focused on the spiritual side. So basically discovering more about like twin flames, discovering the answers from the universe in general, discovering past lives together, this kind of things. But I do feel like this person is also going to open your eyes to so many different new beautiful things. So even if you don't end up together, having this physical relationship, I feel like this is the person you have been waiting for to basically transform your life and change your life for the better. Because this is something that they definitely going to do. Because just like everybody else, you know, you have a lot of questions about things, about the nature of the universe, about you know, what is your place in the universe, what is your purpose in life. And I feel like this person is going to help you so much to actually discover these things. And like I was saying, the love you're gonna feel for each other is going to be also on a very spiritual level, so it doesn't have to be physical at all. I'm not saying it's not going to be, but it doesn't have to be, because you're gonna feel like you don't really need that, because you're communicating on a higher frequency, I'm getting, and you're doing so many other different things that are just better, like, you know, and more interesting and new, and just yeah. So this is all I've got for you, group number 4 for today, and I hope it was helpful. If you did like this video, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. And leave me a comment. Tell me, how did that resonate with you? I love reading your comments, guys. And thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you in the next video.